Hello there everyone and welcome back to Mods for Monday, which is that weekly show where we look at mods that you probably already knew about. The selection though that I have chosen for this video adds things like map overhauls, weapons, new followers, and some they may give you that nostalgic trip down memory lane. So let's jump in. The first mod of the episode brings us to one called Vibrant Map Markers. With this mod, it will replace all of Skyrim's vanilla map markers with a much more eye-catching version. But it doesn't stop there. If you want more of this kind of mod, there is something additional that you can download. It's called Vibrant Map Markers for Comp 4. That will put even more coloured icons for you to enjoy. I personally actually really like this style of icon, especially with all the other map overhauls that I've downloaded. Moving down the list, we come to a weapon mod. This one is called Kanjs Boba Fett Dagger, and as the title does suggest, this weapon is a dagger. And personally, I do think this will be a great thing to use for the Dark Brotherhood storyline, or even if you were just playing as a stealth character, or even an assassin, a thief maybe. I just think it will be a cool addition to be wearing alongside those characters. So probably the only thing you're more concerned about, and it's, well, how do I get this dagger? Well, it's pretty simple. To get it, all you need to do to craft this dagger is go to any forge, find it down the drop down menu and create it. But the requirements though, you will need ebony ingot, leather strips, butterfly wing, charcoal, bone meal. Oh, and even better, if you look on the blade, it does have a pretty cool design on it. I think that's just quite a nice touch. Here we are with mod number 3. And this mod is just something nice and simple. This is called Gem Smelting, and it is literally that. Like, it is literally what the title suggests. With this mod, it will give us the ability to craft all the different types of soul gems at any smelter around Skyrim. But there is only one thing that you do need to have. The requirement that you need is called Arcane Blacksmith. If you look through your skill tree, go to the blacksmith one, you will see that it is there. All you need to do is just to unlock that. But once you do have it though, you will gain access to all the recipes to create the different soul gems. But what I did find is it will not tell you every different soul gem that you can create. You need to have all the different soul gems already in your inventory, and then it will show you within the smelter all the soul gems that you can create. Some of the soul gems require ingots, some of the soul gems just require like the weaker version of the soul gem. Once you download the mod and sort of have a look, it's easier to understand. But it's pretty cool, especially if you're playing as like a mage enchanter and you need a specific soul gem, but you've got the weaker version down below of it. You can just go to the smelter and craft what you want basically. It's pretty cool. But for mod number 4, we're going to be staying on the subject of soul gems. Here's a question for you. Did you ever play the Elder Scrolls V Morrowind? I really do hope that the answer is yes. But for those of you that did play the game, what this mod's going to do is it's going to change the design and revert the soul gems back to how they looked in Morrowind. As soon as I saw this scrolling through the Nexus mod page, I clicked on it instantly because I, for one, think this is just a cool thing just to add. But what I would prefer even more is if you downloaded this mod and it doesn't just replace all of the soul gems. So you'd be walking along and you'd find soul gems from Morrowind with their design, and you'd also find soul gems from Skyrim in Skyrim's design. And even better is if like soul gems from Morrowind and soul gems from Skyrim had different sort of like effects of what they can do. There might be a mod out there, I don't know, but I just think that would be pretty cool, so then you're not just stuck to one design of the soul gems. But I don't know, I just think it's a really cool thing to add. Just adds that little nostalgic trip down memory lane, because I for one love Morrowind. For our 5th mod, we're not staying on the subjects of soul gems anymore, but we are staying on the subject of that nostalgic trip down memory lane of Morrowind. So for lovers of the Elder Scrolls franchise that has played Morrowind and Skyrim, do you remember the Mudcrab merchant from Morrowind? If you do, good. Do you remember Old Salty from the Solstheim DLC? You do? Good. Well, this mod just adds another Mudcrab merchant within Solstheim.
How dry I am, how dry I am. Nobody knows how dry I am. Say! Hi. There. This make me a deal. A yacht. Stuff. Lots. Here. See? What do you think? I'm a mudcrab. Crab. Sure, a mudcrab. That's me? Pretty sure. I look like a mudcrab, don't I? Must be. This is me talking, right? So, I must be a talking mudcrab. And I sell stuff, right? So, I must be a talking mudcrab merchant. Stands to reason, don't it? Sure, that's what I said. Did I stutter something? Talking mudcrab merchant. Read my lips. Mouth parts. Read my mouth parts. Something ain't right. But never mind, just one a last little mysteries. So you're gonna buy something or sit here jawing all day?
I thought it was just funny and brilliant that the fact that there was a merchant within Morrowind that you could go to and sell your wares, and then they put it back in Skyrim. I remember finding the merchant in Morrowind. I found it hilarious, but it was brilliant because every time I needed to sell things, I just went back to the Mudcrab because it was just a cool thing. And then the Dragonborn DLC came out for Skyrim, and then you find Old Salty there. And it was the same thing. It was very nostalgic. I thought it was great. Went there all the time to sell my goods while I was within Solstheim. But now there is another Mudcrab within the Dragonborn DLC. I just find it funny, especially when you see like the tent and everything that's all around it. It's awesome. But to find this Mudcrab, all you need to do is make sure you are in Solstheim, travel to the Dampful mine. Once you are there, just head west. You will come across a tiny little island. You know you're in the right place because you'll see skeletons everywhere. And there you have it. Now you have a brand new Mudcrab to sell all your goods to. You're welcome. For our 6th and final mod, we've got a brand new follower for you, and she is called Charlotte. The creator of this mod did write an incredible backstory for her. It was actually really interesting to read. The basis of it is that she was the paladin for Jarl Bolgraf. There's a lot more in there, but if you want this mod, do go check out the description for her yourself. It is an awesome read. The link will be down in the description below if you want to check it out. But she can be found inside of Dragon's Reach within Whiterun. All you have to do is just go up to her, talk to her, and ask her to follow you. That is it. That's all you have to do. It says on the Nexus mod page that Charlotte is a very skilled two-handed warrior, on which she is a mastery at. So she does have faster swings. To top it off, if you give her a bow, she is also very skilled with that as well. But as a standard, she'll only be wearing steel plate armor, but you can give her any armor you want her to wear. Even if it's an armor set that you've downloaded as a mod, she will put it on and wear it. There are so many of these follower mods that I've been downloading, and the time and the effort that these creators have been putting into them, it is brilliant. There you have it. Those were my picks for today's episode of Mods for Monday. I really hope you enjoyed the ones that I've shown you today. Please do let me know down in the comments below which one is your favorite, and let me know why. I'm kind of curious. But as always, if you like what you see, please leave a like, consider subscribing to the channel, and I will see you next time. Goodbye.